I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Music Theory Tuition series where I work with you step by step through the ABRSM Discovering Music Theory grades. I'll work through every single exercise and explain everything you need to know. You can access information about the books I have available to help you on my website. Go to sharonbill.com. For advert-free and longer lessons, you can become a patron at patreon.com/SharonBill. If you can give me a like, that would be super, and please do subscribe to my channel to stay updated. You can support this channel by buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/SharonBill. Let's move on now to page 37 of the Grade 3 Discovering Music Theory workbook, and we look at the final exercise in the chapter regarding keys and minor scales. So we look at exercise 8 and we're asked to choose which is the appropriate key for each of these melodies. And there are going to be a number of clues that will help us. So before we get sidetracked by looking at the options, let's see what we've got going on. And so the only clue that we've got here is a key signature for 4 flats. And so we know that 4 flats could be A flat major, or we know that the related key is F minor. There are no other clues to help us at present. However, we can see that the only option here is A flat major. F minor is not an option there. If there was any sort of ambiguity, they would give us a few more clues in these cases. There are other things that could help us. However, here, A flat major, that's all that we need to know. Now in this next exercise we have a couple of clues, and the fact that we've got flats in the key signature and a sharp tells us that we're in a minor key, because it's not possible to have flats and sharps in a key signature together, and the only way that we can explain this sharp would be as if it was a raised seventh. And so let's think about what our options are. We know that 2 flats is B flat major, and the related minor key is G minor. And if we count up from G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, G, A, B, C, D, E, F is raised. There's our raised seventh. And if F is the 7th, G must be the 8th, and that gives us our tonic. And that perfectly explains the key signature that we have here. And so that's our option here. B flat major would not be correct because F sharp has no place in the scale or key of B flat major. It has to be explained as the raised 7th of G minor. We have a similar scenario here. We have a key signature of a flat plus a raised 7th. And so if the only way we can explain this sharp is as the 7th degree of a minor scale, if C sharp is the 7th, the next note, the tonic, is D, isn't it? C to D. And so D minor, we know, is related to F major, which has 1 flat. And so that gives us all the clues we need to show us that we're in D minor, because D minor would have a key signature of B flats, and the raised 7th is fully explainable here. So by all means now do go on and try this remaining few. Much better to just have a go. So I'm hoping you've had a go, and let's check these together now. And so now these final exercises don't have a key signature, which does make it a little bit trickier because we have to first of all deduce what the key signature would be, and then any accidentals that are added or implied. So let's see what clues we've got. We have an E flat here. It's not a great deal to help us. However, if you think about it, E flat, if it's in a key signature, it must also have B flats and E flats. We have no option here for B flat major. And also, if we just scan ahead, we can see this B is not flattened, which is implying a natural sign, isn't it? If we must have B flats and E flats in the key signature, then this, if there were a key signature, would have to have a natural sign. Same again here. So how can we explain all of these B naturals? And if we think about it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If B is the 7th, C is the tonic, we would be in C minor, and C minor has a key signature of B flats, E flats and A flats. And so why is there no A flat either? If it must be in the key signature for this to be explained, let's think about it. C, D, E, F, G, A. We could have the raised 6th and raised 7th, couldn't we? As part of the melodic minor scale pattern in its ascending form. And so here we are an A flat missing as well. And so what's happening is it's implying a key signature of 3 flats. These would have to have natural signs. It's just harder to spot because there's actually nothing there at all to help us. However, we can fully explain why there are no flats here, but why this E flat can only be explained as part of this key signature. And we know that C minor has a key signature of 3 flats. Of course it can't be C major because E flat has no place. It can't be E flat major because E flat major must have B flats, E flats and A flats. And it can't be D minor because D minor has B flats, of which there are none. And it cannot explain this E flat at all, can it? So this is the only one that can fully explain what's going on here. Let's see what we've got going on here. Now, although there's no key signature, we've got a big clue here because we've got flats and a sharp. And the sharp must be the raised part of the scale. Because a flat obviously lowers a note. It doesn't raise a note, does it? A sharp raises a note. And so if we looked at nothing else, this would tell us what we need to know. We have an F sharp. If that is the 7th, the next note up, the tonic, is G. Now G minor has a key signature of B flats and E flats. Let's see what we've got. We've got a B flat. We've got an E flat, B flat. So that's there for us. So we have a B flat and E flat, which would be the key signature, plus the raised 7th, an F sharp. And so that answers that. And then finally, what do we have here? So there's a lot going on here. We're in the treble clef. We have a D flat. We have an A flat, another A flat, an E flat, D flat, B flat, A flat, D flat. However, here we've got an E natural. So we have an E flat here and an E natural here. So how can we explain that? Well, we have here the whole key signature present, B, E, A, D flat. B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats, which would be as the key signature. It's all there. Now it can't be A flat major because A flat major can't explain why there's no flat here. However, if it's F minor, which is the related key which shares the key signature, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. E is the 7th and the flat would be raised to a natural, and that therefore explains why all of the key signature is here but not here, because it can be present in the descending version of the melodic minor scale where the whole key signature is in place, but the harmonic minor can have the raised 7th, and so F minor fully explains that. And so that's the end of that exercise, that's the end of that page, and that's the end of the chapter. So well done for working through that. It's a tough chapter, I think, so well done for getting through that. We will get some more opportunity to try some more questions, but I suggest that we leave that for now and then we just give it time to settle, perhaps give ourselves the opportunity to forget it a little bit, and then when we come to the exam paper, we'll get the opportunity to revise a little bit and just brush up on this topic. I hope this is helpful to your studies. Please do like and subscribe to stay updated. If you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a coffee, and for advert-free lessons, you can become a patron. Do visit my website where you'll find many resources available to help you. Visit sharonbill.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.